us know what exactly you want to ask Kyohei, and please don't just randomly mash random questions. Obviously, we're not going to answer the trolls, so please ask some genuine, cool questions for Kyohei.
Yep, and once again, like this Q&A was brought to you by Matcherino. Thank you guys so much, everybody that donated to
100%.
help out with the stretch goal. And yeah, we're currently at. Hold on, let me see where we're at.
This is very hard.
No, it's okay. I'll pick good questions, bro. I'm good at this. I'm just waiting for a good one. Oh, okay, that was a good one. Why did you pick Viper in Marvel? That was a good question. I just seen it.
Okay. Some people know this story already, but I actually random selected that team, the entire team, in the beginning, because I didn't want to play the game. I didn't want to play the game in the beginning because I was like busy with like other games. So I went to Mr. Crow's house real quick, and then he had like early copy of the game, and I was like, okay, I'll just give it a try. And I was like, what team should I play? I was like, I just random select everything.
So you mean to tell me you random selected the team, you got the assist and everything?
I mean, assist,
I was about to say.
Yeah, I think I got Bloom in the beginning. I was like feeling Bloom, but actually in the beginning it was Viper, Storm, I think. Yeah, Storm, Ami. Viper, Storm, Ami. And then I was like, the Storm was, you know, Storm is one of those characters that groups with Magneto and I guess like other offensive characters, right?
Right.
So I was like, I was playing a team, and Viper Storm didn't really work. So I was like, maybe I'll change the middle part, but the first and last works. So I'll just stick with them. I switched to Magneto, and that worked out. Wait, Marlon Pod's mic's off.
No,
that's a troll.
No, that's not. I just had to up your sound a little bit. It's taken care of.
So I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. That was a good one. Wow, I did not know that. You never told me that, and we're supposed to be friends, bro.
Oh, sorry.
You never told me. It's cool.
But you never asked.
It's true. You know what? I never. All right. I remember you played Viper specifically in Street Fighter 4, so I was like, that's maybe why. But you know what? Now that was a different reason. Cool. You know, I'll let you go with that one. That was a good one. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, damn, I just seen a question from Automatic.
Cloud outs. How do you practice your execution?
Oh yeah. That's a good question. How did you practice your execution, Kelly? Because I've actually seen you in the lab. It looks kind of poetic because you got the smallest hands in the world. Let me see your hands.
That's, by the way, that's one of the secrets.
That's crazy.
That's one of the secrets.
Look at that. Look at that. So for some reason, when I see Kyohei play, he holds the stick like this. Like it's weird as hell. Like I don't know if he's trying to stir something or
Is
he's
that
trying
even
to.
true? I try to.
Bro, it looks like you're hugging the stick. Like you don't want nobody to see the stick. That's how it looks. But it's cool. It's unique. All right.
Okay.
But yes, how did you practice your execution?
Well, first thing first, I think piano helped me. I played piano for 18 years, and that helped a lot. But what helped the most in fighting game execution is by far, I can't stress this enough, but it's definitely Fate. Fate Unlimited Codes. If you don't have this game, just check it out. Check out Fate Unlimited Codes and try to do any combo in that game.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah,
like, it's so hard.
Right, it's so hard. Like I actually had like a mild case of arthritis when I was practicing this game. I practiced this game literally like 6 to 8 hours per day. I think I was going to college that around that time. I come back from I was like kind of stationed in Chaz's house, Minus, the Guilty Gear player in New York City.
Shout out to Chaz.
Yeah, I would go to classes in my college in New York. I mean, not in New Jersey, and then come back and just turn on Fate. You know Zach, Executioner.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell Zach to get the fuck on the stage. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. No,
It's okay.
Get on the stage, and we just go in. And if he's not there, I'm going in on training mode, and it's worth it to do the same combo over and over and over again because it helps you every time. This game, if you practice this game, you cannot have an excuse to not be able to execute anything else in any other. I wouldn't even say fighting game. World.
This guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, damn, you really praised that game. Was that the game you was playing at?
Oh hell
ECT?
yeah!
ECT? That's what it was?
Yeah.
That's
it.
All right,
That's it.
so Code is one of those games.
Funny story, right? I would go there late night to see what's going on in the arcade, and I always saw Kyohei on that damn machine. I thought it was just a new game, and you just wanted to play it, but you was definitely in tune with the game because you was doing crazy combos. I remember that. So, all right, so that was the game you was playing. Okay, that's cool.
That is my ish.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so that's like my but that's you like that better than Guilty Gear? That's for another story. That's for another story. That's another time.
I'm sorry.
All right, no, you good. You good. See, I caught you there. I knew that could have not been your ultimate favorite. I mean, let's be serious, but it's one of your favorites, so we'll stick to that
It's
one.
tough though. Yeah, it's tough.
Damn, mild arthritis, huh? Do you still have that now?
No, I'm good. But one of the reasons I can't sit on the chair right now is because I hurt my neck. And if I sit without backrest for extended period of time, I can my left arm starts getting numb, so I can't sit on the floor.
I remember that.
Yeah, I would like to sit on the floor and play though, because my execution gets significantly buffed if I'm on the floor.
So that's why Kyohei started doing whack and Marvel. I get it. So
but I block better on chair.
This is true. This is true. I actually said you blocked something crazy from Zero yesterday, from a Zero play. I don't know who was it that you was playing.
Yeah,
But
I be blocking everything Guilty Gear, by the way. Like if you follow me on Guilty Gear, I'm probably like more known for my blocking than my offense. I think. I don't know. But I do block this.
Next question.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, somebody asked another question. I thought was good.
Go ahead,
while you're
brother.
talking. So somebody asked like, how did you find the Doctor Doom Infinite? And that's obviously like the Marlin swag combo.
I didn't find that.
He didn't find the Infinite. He just found the extensions.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really the Infinite that he found.
Oh, you mean like my routes of Infinite?
There you go.
Yeah.
I came up with that in my school. I usually training mode in my head, and whenever I have like time, it's okay. So first thing first, you tried like if you have a character that you want to practice, you have to know literally everything about that character against any character. So that certain amount of labbing in the beginning is very important. But if you get above that threshold of being able to theory fight and like have to visualize on TV screen, you can pretty much just imagine anything and just theorize that it's gonna work, and in most cases it works. So like if you get to that point, it's a win. It's a win-win. You know the character and you can practice anywhere. And that Doctor Doom Infinite was actually just an idea I had when I was in stats class.
Yeah, and I was your test dummy. Next question. I remember that. Kyohei came to my house every time. Like, well, you came every weekend, and it was a new combo getting swagged on every time, and I would get pissed off when I get hit with it. Yes.
Thanks for that.
So somebody asked,
No
are you
problem.
gonna be committing full time to MVCI, Kyohei?
No, unfortunately, I'm gonna be playing Guilty Gear and DBZ Fighter on the side also. So I mean, Marvel's definitely gonna be my main thing also, but
Fully commit now.
yeah, fully commit. I don't think so. Not like I usually don't play just one game. With Guilty Gear currently, that is the case, but this is like first time in my life I'm just playing Guilty Gear. But now that I have Infinite and the DBZF, I mean
DBFZ.
DBFZ, yeah. Wait, is it DB?
Yeah, DBFZ. Yeah, it's
DBFZ.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, DBFZ. I just can't. I can't pass those games up.
All right, I respect that. Okay, let's see here. Is this 10 minutes up or?
Maybe I have time for like maybe one or two more questions.
All right, so we got to get a good one, guys. Come on. Oh, there you go. All right, we use one of those. Ninja Man 32311 says, "What is going to be your main team in NVCI?"
Okay, so right now I'm playing Chun Ultron, Ultron Chun in that order, but I'm gonna drop Chun. I'm gonna be probably playing Gamora, but if I don't know,
I see you with Ultron Jetta, man. Personally, I already told you.
Jetta.
Yeah.
Does Jetta have? I mean, like, aren't they both offense? They don't have good control, do they?
But they both set up shot. The thing about Jetta is not only can he rush down, but he can set up shot. He got pinwheel.
Yeah, but I think the important part of Marvel's Capcom Infinite is the point character being the control, and the control character being so
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile in, like, for example, Hager is like an pretty idealistic Hager, or like maybe Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, Hager,
Dormammu.
are pretty idealistic in terms of controlling the match.
Okay.
And because your first character is just an assist, I guess like Chang or Ultron does not work in this case. So I'm gonna have to get a control character in there.
I think Dante. Dante could do it for you.
I
Just play my team.
thought of. Oh, you're Dante Ultron.
Yeah, that's what I play. And I start Dante.
Why did you come up with that team? I mean, why did you want to play that team?
I mean, it's Q&A with me now. You know what? I let it rock one time. So you already know I am a Dante enthusiast. I mean, you killed my Dante many times, so you know that I love some Dante. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ultron, I actually asked for Ultron back when Marvel 3 was announced. So those two characters, they asked me what two characters you want, and I said Ultron and Sigma. So, yeah. So it's funny enough. It's funny that it came 6 years later.
But you didn't really think about the team composition, though? Like, did you know Dante was going to be like a control freak? I know Dante's pretty good in control because of the guns and everything he has.
Well, the fact that you could tag everything, but he could just have late offense. You could do like jam session, tag. So that's a mix-up right there.
Mm.
You could do acid ring tag. Like you can uncombo, do acid ray tag, and then that's a 50-50.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So it's like little things like that. So he could definitely set up shop for sure for Ultron. Yep.
Okay.
So. All right, one more question for Kyohei, and we're gonna give him the Das Boot. Yes.
Yeah, mascara, makeup.
You're pretty enough, Kyohei. You're
Thank you.
pretty
Thank
enough. Don't worry about it. Oh, we got Viscount. We got Viscount. Viscount, this last question's for you, my friend. You get to choose the last question. I should say. I'm sorry.
That's not even a question. Oh, I see.
Sorry. Yeah. It's all right, brother.
He's just complaining.
Viscount, just tell me. Ask any question, brother. Any question you like. Come on, Viscount. Come on, Schneider.
Please cross the line. Please cross the line.
You could go off. You could go off.
Let's go. I believe.
Damn, look at this anticipation. Like I'm curious to know.
I trust you.
What the hell Snyder's gonna say? Come on.
That's our ex-teammate.
Yes, of course. That's and we won a couple of team tournaments together.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Yes. Shout out to the old teammate of Wisconsin. Damn, he's really thinking about it right now, huh?
Come on. Someone.
Come on, Schneider.
Someone.
Come on.
Is he going through?
Oh, tell me what was the best thing in Marvel. The best thing in Marvel Infinite is I haven't played it yet. What breaks the game?
Okay. The best thing so far, in my opinion, is that a lot of things are gonna work. In like previous Marvel series, like teams were always consolidated into like the top 5 teams that's like playable. I guess that wasn't really the case in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but still, like there were like obvious top 3 or top 5, and I don't think that's gonna be the case in this game. Like the freedom you get in this game is just uncanny. It's probably the most freedom we were allowed in any Marvel game so far. Any move being assist and just super tag, and like the game is just so crazy. I'll be very surprised if like the top teams are gonna be consolidated into like a few teams in this game.
That's what usually happens in Marvel.
Yeah, but I don't think so in this case. I don't think it's in the case. Maybe like a character. Like everybody will have one character.
An Ultron. Everybody will have an Ultron.
Well, I think it's gonna be Ghost Rider, or like Hager. Ghost Rider, Hager, or Dormammu.
You're definitely on the money. It's definitely Ghost Rider Dormammu, bro.
Dormammu.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Right.
So you're definitely gonna see a horde of Ghost Rider and Dormammus. Yes, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
All right, Kyohei. Well, thank you for joining us. Please go break the game some more, and please, powder yourself.
I'm putting my mascara on.
All right,
Yes.
Kyohei, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And of course, thank you to the people that donated to Matcherino for making that Q&A possible.
100%. This was all you guys that made this happen. So, okay, up next we got the homie Esteban, a.k.a. Wolf. What's going on, T.A. Wolf? What's going on, my brother? Mi hermano, ¿qué pasa?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
Tranquilo,
What's good?
tranquilo.
What's good?
Yeah, we out here. So we got 10 minutes of your time. So, you're a funny character, too. So you're actually one of my favorite players and favorite people. So pretty
Likewise,
cool.
likewise.
Yeah, thank you. So it's pretty cool. I'm only laughing because I was thinking about the pipe stories. Every time I see you, I always remember about why you
The
play
bus
Hager.
driver story.
Yeah, that's pretty godlike. So, but we're gonna get a couple of questions from the stream chat right now, since we have 10 minutes of your time. And
All right.
guys, go for it. We're gonna pick some good questions. By the way, that shirt is fire, brother.
Oh, thank you. I
That
have
is
a story about the shirt.
There you go. Go ahead,
My
one
very
time.
first tournament in the U.S., I was like 13 or 14, and I saw this shirt, and I bought it because I'm like, oh, Mango Sentinel, so cool, because I have been watching videos of you playing MBC2 all the time, and then there's Marble Baby video, and I was like, what the hell? I need this shirt, right? So I bought it, but then I had like a growth spurt, like, because I was still like a kid, and I outgrew it in like a year or two, so I could never wear it again, and then they re-released it for this tournament, and I was like, yeah, this shirt is sick.
That's what's up, brother. Yeah, that is Vince's, man. Shout out to Broken Tip. All right, so let me see. Let's get a good. You know what? Do you guys just want to hear the bus driver story? Y'all want to hear this? We don't even have to do a QA. Do you want to hear a good story, guys? It's a pretty good one. Let me know, guys. Hit some
Yeah,
buttons.
let us know. Let us know.
Hit the buttons if you want to hear the reason on why Wolf picked Hager. Go for it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
okay.
Go for it.
So, as you guys may or may not know, the public transportation system in Mexico is not ideal. It's sometimes akin to a ride in a roller coaster where you don't have any seatbelt on.
Okay.
So, this story begins with my friend Lingas. Lingas is one of the best Wesker players in all of the world. I can sign that anywhere. He plays Wesker, Ryu, Deadpool. Like, his team doesn't make sense, but his gameplay makes sense. Like, he beats the sense into you. So, he used to be the best where I lived, and to go play with him, I had to go to his house like 2 or 3 hours away from my house because Guadalajara is a big city, and I had to like take a bus, go play. So after school, I take my stuff. I had my Xbox, my controller, a laptop, and all my school books, and I'm just going to his house and we play. But his house, like, you don't see the sunlight go in when you're playing at his room. So we're playing, and I'm like, oh shit, what time is it? And we see, and it's like 2 a.m. So I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get back home? And my friend's like, hey, why don't you take the midnight bus? And it's like the last bus that drives around that town. And there were like no taxis. Uber didn't even exist there. So I'm like, yeah, this is pretty much my only option. And if Lingas is telling me, yeah, just take it, like.
And he said it was such a trustworthy.
Yeah,
voice,
like. He has his own bakery. That's what he does for working. So I had no reason to distrust him. So I get on the bus, and I sit in the back of the bus because it was empty. So I'm like, yeah, I could probably take a nap. Everything's gonna be okay. And as soon as I thought that, I started analyzing the bus just in case. On the left side there were some cholos, but there were good cholos. And on the right side there were some old ladies that had like been working all day, and they were just going home with all the shopping. And after that, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a good ride. And suddenly, a guy comes in with a gun. And he's like, everybody, fucking drop your shit on the bus. Like, put it in the hallway, or I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to destroy you. And I'm like, well, goodbye Xbox, goodbye school year, goodbye everything. I was like in high school. So I put my stuff there, and I crouch as the gentleman with the gun tells us to do. And everything seemed to be going great for the robbery, when the bus driver suddenly yells, "A mí nadie me falta el respeto en mi camión, cabrón." And I'm like, what? And I will translate this for you guys. It means nobody fucking disrespects me on my bus. So then shit got real. It's like, I was thinking, damn, I am going to die because I decided to play Marvel vs. Capcom today. So I'm there, crouching, crying, about to die. And the bus driver keeps talking shit to the guy with the gun. He's like, shoot me, motherfucker, shoot me. Órale, pendejo. And I'm like, damn, we're all dying here. Because if he shoots the bus driver, we're crashing and we're dying. And if he shoots us instead of the bus driver, we're still dying. So I called it a day. When suddenly I crouch, I close my eyes. And then he's like, I'm going to shoot. And he's like, shoot me. And the guy shoots. I saw him move his hand. And then I just like peek like this. And the guy was looking at the gun like, what happened? What the hell is going on? And I was like, oh shit. And then in less than a second, the bus driver just reaches out here and he pulls out a metal pipe and he hits the guy in the head and yells, "Pártanle su puta madre, fuck him up, everybody fuck him up." So you have all the bus beating the living shit out of this bleeding guy. Like the cholos were like Mexican judo. You don't know what's going to happen, dude. And then the old ladies were like, fucking hitting him with the bags, the Walmart bags, taking his shirt off for their son or something. Then I just came in and I just like did the doom hard kick like at the end. And then I realized like, yo, he's not breathing. So the bus driver said, well, we did it, guys. And the cholos and I carried him and threw him into the next bus stop. Nobody said a word. And that's it. That's the day I decided I would play Hagar. Because he had saved my life.
Wow.
That story is ridiculous, bro. I can hear that all day, man. It all. All right, but there you go, guys. That is the story of why Esteban Wolf rocks some Hagar. Wow, that was. I wish I could bump into a story like that. But like, yeah, man, the reason why I picked Dante is because such and such. No, man, I don't got those cool stories.
He saved my life, dude, driving the bus. So, chat, what do you guys think?
You know what? There's a 10 for 10. You got a 10 for 10 from a couple of people. Respect the pipe. Look, that's what I'm saying. Respect the.
Like, I thought, like, damn, this is some good politics. Am I a murderer? I do not think so, because the guy was still breathing, like, sparely when we threw him out. So I'm confident he survived and learned a lesson.
Self-defense. Self-defense. I would have done the same thing too. So, anyway, guys. We need a question.
Chat's moving too fast.
Give me a question. Or I read some of you guys wanted me to do like a freestyle rap. I can do that. That's like my other hobby. I do rap battles.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah,
Spanish.
that's right. That's right.
So whatever you guys want.
All right, let me see. Let's get some questions though. We're gonna give you like two solid questions.
Yeah.
All right, let's go because we got a ton of players here, so we're definitely gonna have to get the rotation going. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, we're going to have to do this a little better. Maybe with a hashtag next time or something.
Yeah, because the chat's going too fast.
Because the chat is wilding.
I mean, I can put it in sub mode. Maybe one of the subs can ask a question. And that'll probably slow it down. Because we can't even read the questions. You guys are going so fast.
Okay. I'm trying to catch one.
Yeah,
okay, there you go. My man Rep Spencer. What's going on, brother? He said, what made you pick Spencer?
So Hagar has this leopard print pants, and I just like matching colors. And Spencer was the only other character that had the leopard print.
So leopard boys. Okay, I agree. I like that. All right.
I call them Los Guerreros Jaguar, the Jaguar Warriors.
Yeah, I like this guy, man. Oh, man. Okay. All right, that's a nice question, too. How popular is NBC in Mexico?
Oh, so NBC is very popular. I don't know if it's part of our culture that we just love colors and sparks and everything, but NBC is very popular. Like, KOF used to be the biggest game for the longest time, but when NBC3 came out, like, the community was just having 100-man tournaments left and right. It was very, very big. That's the reason you get so many good players like Güero, Fruitsy, Pony, Dizzy, Yael, who couldn't come over here. I wish I could say I'm a good player, but I play Hagar, so I will never know if my opponents are just mashing or I am a good player.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think NBC is very big. People are excited about NBCI. We don't have many PS4s back home because we were like, nah, fuck PS4 Marvel, dude. And everybody just kept playing on 360, but we're going to slowly get there, organize the tournaments. Back at home in Guadalajara, me and my friend Ivan always organize everything. It's always a good turnout, so we're pretty excited about NBCI and the Marvel community.
So you know what? I'm going to pick this last question, and it's something that I always wanted to know. What is it about Mexico and Captain America?
I have a very good explanation.
Go ahead, brother. I always wanted to know that.
So I don't know if it was like this in New York or not, but back in the day, there used to be like pirated KOF cab in every corner. Like you go to the pharmacy, KOF. You go to the doctor, he's playing KOF.
It was like that in New York.
So was like that,
there's a large like Mexican community for KOF.
Yeah,
same thing.
So everybody plays KOF. Like I dare anybody in this chat to money match my grandmother in KOF 98, and she will fuck you up free. So. Yeah, it's true. So what do KOF characters have? They have a roll, they have the staggered normals, and they have a double jump. What does Captain America have? He has a roll, he has the staggered normals, and he has a double jump. So that's the reason why everybody plays Captain America.
I'm mad that I didn't catch that the first time. I should have analyzed the character more. All right, it makes sense. All right, Wolf, thank you, my brother. We definitely going to get our sets in later. You already know we always do.
Definitely.
So, thank you for joining us. You got a
Thank
shout
you.
out?
Thank you. I just want to shout out everybody that supported the Marvel scene. Everybody that supported this bum. All my family, all my friends, the community back at home. Everybody that's been watching. Gay Fetus, my future boyfriend. I love all of you guys. Thank you. And if there's time later, I'll promise I'll freestyle for everybody asking. Or we'll record a video or something.
Got you. We got that.
Take care, guys.
You already know.
Take care,
Wolf.
guys.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Yipes. Thank you, Art.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being on for the interview. Thank you guys so much.
That was the realest interview so far.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
that was the realest interview so far. All right, we got my man Ronan. Who's going? Ronan? Yeah, come on. Have a seat, brother. All right, please let the folks at home know who you are.
My name is Ronan Healy, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, yeah, we're going to take 10 minutes of your time, and we're going to just get some questions for the folks that want to ask these questions, you know.
No problem.
So, hopefully, we have some nice, subtle questions. I mean, y'all could kind of reach a little bit, but don't make it too trolly. You know what I mean? So, let's get to know the homie Ronan Healy.
How you doing?
All right. How you doing, though, brother?
Doing great. Can't complain.
Since you stepped into this building, even when you win or lose, you just always got a smile on your face. So, it's pretty cool.
I just do what I do. You know, just play. You know, with my team, it's just kind of like, well, I'll do what I do, and if I win, cool. If I don't, it's what it is.
Yeah, I like your hunger too, and you're humble, so I like that. So, all right, so let's see. Guys, any question?
I get that one a lot with Hanzo Gonzo.
Is Hanzo Gonzo your biological brother?
No.
All right, there you go. That's a good. I know Hanzo's probably. Hopefully, he's watching. He's seen it, but if he didn't, that's a good one. Let's see. Oh, I see one something. Like, how is the scene in Florida?
It's honestly like specifically Tampa. It's great.
Okay.
What was it? We'll often go. Shouts to Tong. He's one of the big reasons why Marvel has stayed
Shouts
alive
to Tong.
as well as it has. He's always running events for it. He's actually one of the main reasons I'm here because of how many events he was able to run, and he helped me a lot with my neutral and like how to play Marvel.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's like it's weird because it's like everyone in Florida still kind of plays Marvel, but it's mostly like only at tournaments. You know what I mean? Everyone will hear at tournaments like, all right, we'll like meet up there, but there's no outside of Tampa. I don't really hear of too many meetups. You know what I mean? But you know, it's still like a very like a community. Everyone in there is ecstatic for Infinite.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Wolf. Mic a little closer, sir.
This good?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Much
my
better.
bad. I always have that mistake.
Yeah.
I just seen a question from the homie Potato Salad, so it makes sense why he would say that. I kind of lost the gist of what he said, but he was pretty much along the lines of, why is Taskmaster so godlike?
I love Taskmaster. Okay, here's the thing. So, funny story. In Vanilla Marvel 3, I actually mained Zero.
Wow.
I had mained Zero Sentinel Doom because there was a combination of my teams between Marvel 2 and Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. So the thing was with Zero in Vanilla, he was mostly kind of like rush down oriented, like, you know, he was still great, solid character, just mostly rush down. And I was excited for his buffs. The thing was with Zero, I had the problem, and it's just kind of like I have a problem as a player. I'm very bad at with glass cannons. It's kind of like, all right, I'll do something like, you know, I'm winning, and then like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna rush in and then instantly die because I don't have that kind of neutral. But so on there, pretty much what would happen in Vanilla, it'd be like I'd either win with Zero or I would have to come back with Doom. So I'm like, let's see if I can find a character that's like, you know, more health. And I see like Taskmaster. I'm like, okay, he's kind of cool. And then it was weird. Like Taskmaster, I couldn't get too much synergy going with him in Vanilla with Sentinel and Doom because I was gonna play those two no matter what. And then like, you know, it was funny because when Ultimate was announced, like, you know, they're like, I'm like 16 at the time, and it's like the only things they changed with Taskmaster in terms of nerfs was less chip damage on his triple arrow and his throw to super scaled. But at the time, like, I didn't understand how like little that was. They just normalized him. I'm like, oh my god, they nerfed him. And so was it like literally I was excited for Nemesis. I'm like, no, Nemesis is better than Taskmaster. I'm gonna main him for the first year of Marvel. Needless to say, I did not win very much. So I eventually was like, all right, let me see if I can, you know, pick up Taskmaster again. And then here's the thing, because of the web swing arrow cancel they gave him, the movement. He is such a fun character to play now.
They
like,
said the movement.
The movement.
The
Love
movement.
it. Love it. Like all my characters, I love, like, you know, they all have fly options. They all have just love playing. I just love playing them. Win or lose, I just love moving with them. Yeah, no, so with Taskmaster, it's just like he has an option for everything. That's why I was surprised. The funniest thing about Final Round 17 was like right before I got up, like Ferg was announcing the players. She's like, Ronan Healy actually got top 8 with Taskmaster in with Taskmaster in 2017. I'm like, You're making that sound like he's a bad character. Like I think he's all right.
Okay, okay. All right, so I'm gonna ask you this personal question. I'm gonna give you one last question, and we just wanna move over. What is it that got you into the FGC?
Into the FGC, I was 13, and I'd been playing. I'd seen like Street Fighter 4, and I'm like, I want to play this game, and I made Honda at the time, and so it was pretty much I met up at a place called Play and Trade over my tongue, and I'd seen like all these guys, all these like primarily adults. I was kind of like, ooh, I'm definitely the odd one out here. And I was like, I was bad at it, and just kept playing. But the thing was, I just kept playing along. And then what was it, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom had come out, and there was there was less people playing that, but there was just as many people or less people, but there were still people going to those tournaments. So I had gotten 5th at one of them, and I'm like, wow, I can actually kind of like play these kind of games. And I loved playing Tatsunoko, and I did like playing MVC2, especially for Xbox Live. And then they announced Marvel 3, and I was ecstatic. I was so hyped for it. And then I saw Dr. Doom announced, and I'm like, yes, my character's back from MVC2. And I'm like, all right, like I don't think Sentinel's gonna come back. It may even send in a few interviews. It's like, yeah, like characters like Juggernaut and Sentinel, we're not gonna bring back. I'm like, dang it, so I had to find another character. Last character announced. I was like, yes, the giant robot,
Sentinel, yeah, man.
the giant robot, and I loved it. Just to give you a heads up, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out when I was 15, so I've been
You pretty much
been a
grew.
while.
Probably ended half of your teens
Yep.
playing some Marvel. Okay, well that's what's up. All right, man. So thank you, brother, for coming through and just chilling, and having a good time. You got any shout outs to the people back at home for your folks?
Shout outs to Tong Lee and everyone from the Florida FGC. You guys are my second family, and I will always appreciate just how much you guys have done for me, as well as the rest of the FGC.
Well, there you have it, man. Ronan Haley, thank you, my brother. You already know, my man. All right, so who's next? Oh, look, this guy. Damn, why you so chirpy, bro? It look like you put caffeine in the IV, bro, and you just look like that the whole time. It's all right. Have a seat, Eddie. Have a seat, man. What's going on, brother? This ain't a job interview, bro. No, but you look smooth. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, man.
Hello.
The Atlanta representative right now. What's going on? What you got, like third? You got the third most points in Curleh, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing
And when you count the auto qualifiers, yeah.
Okay. All right, so guys, any questions for the man Eddie Mumu, a.k.a. Not Enough Damage?
Hi, guys.
I know him as too much damage, but he plays 0 and he doesn't do enough damage apparently. So
Never enough.
it's never enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough. All right. Okay. So
Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
look at general reaction. Your biggest fan. He said, "Oh my God, Eddie looks so cute."
Aw, thanks.
Okay. All right. So questions, please. We're gonna catch some good ones here.
We started at 9.
All right, that's a good one. Did you iron that shirt before coming to Curleh? That's a good
Oh,
question. See that?
before coming to Curleh, no. It's gonna get wrinkled in the luggage.
So you did it definitely on the spot.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Nice.
On the spot.
All right.
It gets too wrinkly in the luggage, man. The airport doesn't take care of you like that.
Okay. Right on. All right. Will there be enough damage?
Will there ever be enough damage?
Will there ever be enough damage? Yeah.
Shoot, if you guys give me a real contract,
Okay.
some real
All right.
money,
Oh.
and you tell me what I need to do, oh yes, definitely. But as of right now,
That's a good way to answer that question. All right. I like that. I'll accept that. All right. Where's your pocket protector?
excuse me. Man, that's for later tonight when we go to the club.
Hey.
Right now it's just I wanted to look nice for my man Yipes. I needed to look nice for my man Yipes.
Okay.
You know,
You looking smooth. You looking smooth. All right. All right. Let's see. We gotta get some good ones here. Come on.
Ask me why I stopped playing.
There's a why because he wasn't doing enough damage.
Yep,
It makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh man, I'm not saying that one.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, who you gonna play in Infinite?
Definitely some sort of 8-way air dasher. Darn, I was looking at your team, Ultron Dante. That looked pretty good, but
Pretty sick.
Ultron looked good. Maybe Captain Marvel. So definitely somebody with an 8-way air dash.
Oh, so you want movement? Okay, right.
I think I do a little bit better with movement.
So
Trying to
not
get
so
fast.
not 0 at all. I'm surprised. You don't like 0 next game?
I'll try him, but man, it's really tough trying to hold a button down when I want to press all the buttons. I want to press all the buttons, and it just takes too much effort to hold a button down. Too much restraint. I just need to let loose.
And you've been holding the button for like
For
the
like
past
5 years or something.
Yeah,
right?
all right, I get you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna see if I can just smack all my buttons.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What intrigues you the most about Infinite? Says Extra
Ooh.
Mentals.
It's definitely the change in they're moving towards a tag system. I was talking to some people over here. Everyone's used to, you do a super, you input another super, you DHC right into the next person. But here it's like they want you to tag so that you don't necessarily have to go into another super. You do whatever you want. I think that's a really big change for what versus games have been. Because you play Marvel 2 and stuff, you've seen the older games. It's a little bit of a different change with this tag system.
No, it's true, and it's a reboot too. So it makes sense to be to have something
okay.
fresh. So okay,
Yeah.
all right, let's get about like 2 more questions. Guys, get a little personal, man. You don't gotta be too crazy.
Yeah, what's up, guys? You guys are
You see how
scared?
smooth he look like he's about to go on a date.
You guys scared?
Let's see. Oh, somebody said, who do you think is the best Zero of all time?
Of all time.
All time.
In Marvel 3.
Yes.
Zero of all time. Oh, shit. I'm sorry if anybody else is listening to this. I think it's Cloud.
No, that's fair.
I think it's Cloud.
That's fair. He's one of the best. If not the best, he's one of the best. That's fair. That's fair. That's a good one. I don't think nobody can really argue about that. I mean, unless of course it's Flux. Unless of course it's Flux. I know Flux has a problem with it. But
I mean, Flux to me is definitely up there. But if you made me have to pick somebody,
Cloud.
I think that Cloud has accomplished just a little bit more. But I think that Flux has done things that Cloud hasn't done either. I've seen Flux kind of dismantle F-Champ, where I've seen F-Champ dismantle Cloud,
Yeah. Flo, ask that question again. What did you say?
Flo?
Flo asked you a question. He said, I think I remember. He said, why aren't you as rowdy as the other folks in the ATL?
Oh, gosh.
I think it was something along the lines, right, Flo? I could be wrong.
Why am I not as rowdy as them? Man, they'll take care of that, and then I just got to take care of business,
Okay. Right on. So they do the talking for you.
Yeah, I'll just make sure. I'll make sure I just give them something to talk about.
I like that. Okay. Cool. Yipes, would you go on a date with too much damage after Curleh tonight?
Where are we going, Yipes? Where are we going? What you like to drink? I'll pamper you and everything.
See, that's tempting.
Pamper
All right. Let's see. All right, one more question, and we're gonna give him the Dash boot. Give me a good one. Nah, I would have asked that question, but hold on. Come on. If you see a good one, you can answer it.
Oh gosh, yeah. I just see a bunch of emotes here.
Yeah, no, they're going wild.
Hey. Oh, pampered? Yeah, I know, guys. Top 3 Taylor Swift songs.
Are you going to Spearmint Rhino tonight? What is that?
That's a strip club.
Oh.
That's where I'm gonna pamper Yipes.
Well, you know what? Well, thank you.
Thanks for your time, sir.
No, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming out, brother.
Thank you.
For sure. All right, brother. Eddie Moo stepping off. I did not know that. Huh. This guy's so jolly, so chirpy. Makes me sick. Sometimes. What's going on, Super Noon? How you doing, baby? Running the gauntlet right now with all these fabulous players and personalities here. What's going on, my brother?
What up?
But you know what? Just to start it off, I'm not even gonna pick any questions, but I actually respect your hunger a lot, man.
Thanks, man.
I really do that. Neo has told me about you from the past, and he told me he pretty much put you on in terms of how to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He kind of guided you, and then you just took over the steering wheel and you did what you had to do. But I like the fact that every time you wash somebody, you pop off. It could be a 3-2, it could be a 3-0.
Yeah.
You can literally wash them. It could be free, and you just have so much energy. So I actually appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot of that is missing in the FGC, and you keep it kosher too. It's not like you get in his face, you want to punch him or something.
Yeah.
It's just some hype and keep it kosher. Now, the one thing I wanted to ask you was, is this your first fighting game?
No, it's not.
Okay. So let me know your origins of the FGC.
My first fighting game was Mortal Kombat 9.
Okay.
Yeah. When it dropped, I went to like a GameStop release tournament, and I got second. So I was like, I could just keep playing. And then it kind of got boring, and then Marvel 3 released like soon after that. And then I just started playing vanilla, and ever since, just kept
You've
playing.
been stuck on it also.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Look at these guys. Does it have a bus? Yeah, I like the bus driver story. That was the bus story. That was a good one. But you know what? I'll pick out some of the questions because you're new. Not exactly a fresh face, but you're relatively new in terms of being on the camera, traveling, et cetera, et cetera. Because I know you've been wrecking shop up in California. So I wanted to ask you this: how do you feel? How strong is SoCal in Marvel? Because it looks like those guys, for you playing with that circle of players, it looks like those are the reasons. Those are the guys. That's the reason why you got so strong.
SoCal?
Yeah.
I would say right now, or are we just talking throughout Marvel or right
throughout
now?
Marvel.
Throughout Marvel, I would say SoCal's probably like tied with the best.
Okay.
Tied with the best for NorCal, I'd say. or New York. It's like it could be a three-way tie for like New York, SoCal, and NorCal too.
I respect that. And everybody got a different flavor. Everybody got something
Yeah.
new to offer. Some different offer. All right, that's what's up. So what are your futures here in FGC? You know, I know you see everything now for what it is. You know.
Yeah.
So and you're a hungry player. So what's next for you?
I'm just gonna play Infinite. I'm playing Street Fighter, so I'm still trying to get better at that. I've had like a little bit of success just winning small tournaments, but Wednesday night fights I usually get like 9th, like every other week when I enter. So I'm getting better.
That's killers there too.
Yeah.
That's killers there. Okay.
So I'm getting better in Street Fighter and Infinite. You know, I'm gonna play it 100%.
What characters are you gonna play?
Right now for sure, because I entered SCR, and there's a couple other tournaments in SoCal happening week 1. But I've been playing Jeddah and Ultron with Reality. Yeah.
Well, Reality, that's a good team.
Yeah.
So we're starting Jeddah?
Starting Ultron.
Ultron? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's actually a good team. All right. Let's see if there's anyone. What's your favorite childhood game that's not a fighting game? That's a good one. Hitzelberger.
The Sly Cooper series, free.
Hey, damn. You know what? A lot of people actually don't know about Sly Cooper, man.
Yeah, that
Okay.
game's free. That's my favorite game.
Sick. All right. I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good pick. All right, Olympic. Good one. Proudest FGC moment.
Proudest FGC moment. I would say making it out of pools and winners at my first Evo.
Sick. Okay. That would
Yeah.
definitely, I'll be proud of that too, for sure.
That was my first major, like, leaving California when I was like 13, and I made it out of winners.
How old are you right now?
I'm 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
Growing in the FGC, the young bucks. I like that, man. That's what it's about. It's about the new bloods, though. Big ups to you, man, for coming out and just representing. So let's see. All right, that's a good question. Who always wrecks you in tournaments?
Who wrecks me in tournaments?
Like if there's one guy that you wouldn't want to bump into that actually wrecks you that you don't want to bump into.
Sack Tap.
Really?
100%.
So is it because he knows how you play, or is just his
That
style is
guy-
so unorthodox?
That guy can beat any zero. Literally.
He did beat Joey D.
I called it. When I saw that happening, I was like, I think he's going to beat Joey. Why? I've been playing Missiles all year, and I've been kind of washing him, like, in the beginning of the year, right? But for the last 2 months, it's just been 3-2, 3-2. Every grand finals, he resets.
And he got some good shenanigans on the
Yeah.
offense, too, man. So you're never ready. And it's
Yeah.
not like it's familiar, too. It's like not a lot of times you're going to see a situation like that. But
If I were in a bracket in a major, I would not want to play Sack Tap.
there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, all right, Sack Tap. All right. Okay, so let's see. One last question, I should say. All right, Asian with an afro. You know, we could do it. Who's your favorite FGC personality?
My favorite FGC personality? It's a tie between Chris G and F Champ.
I like that. The villains.
Yeah.
The villains.
They have some very interesting personalities.
Yeah, you know what it is, too? I always told Chris to take the bad guy role, but it automatically kind of falls on him. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
little more lighter now, but yeah, you know what? That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one. So, all right, man. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
You have any shout-outs to anybody?
Shout outs to SoCal.
Okay.
I used to be that random kid in the arcade. Now I'm here. You know. So
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Okay.
yeah, it feels good to be here. Shout outs to Squirtle Squad. Shout outs to Cloud. You know, everybody in there. I'll see you guys later. I hope I made you guys proud this weekend.
For
See you
sure.
later.
You're in the top 8, right?
Nah, I got 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Send them. Okay. Well,
right.
thank you for coming
All right.
out, brother.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. For sure.
All right. See you
Super
guys
new,
later.
ladies and gentlemen. SoCal's finest. All right. So who's next? That really? Okay. Are you jumping on this soon? Okay. Well, what's going on, man? Yo,
Yo, what's up?
look like you just walked out of the Museum of Natural History, bro.
Yeah, I just woke up right now.
Yeah, you just woke up.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got
it's
knocked
cool,
out
it's
last
cool. Well,
night.
Dio Sex, first and foremost, man, thanks for coming out. It's been a while. You know, you earned your right back in 2012, so you definitely had this invitation for the longest. So that was a good win too. So good stuff to you for that one. But yeah, man, we'll bring. Besides this, right? Coming back for the Curleh.
Yeah.
Was you actually planning to come back for Marvel Infinite?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm going to be, like, as soon as I touch down, when I get back home after this trip, I'm just going to load up the PS4 and, like, have a 24-hour stream. I'm just going to grind real hard.
Yeah, you know what? And I saw you do this crazy because early during the day yesterday, you was playing Chris all day. I left, come back a couple hours, you was playing Chris. So
Yeah,
that's how I know y'all really like the game.
We had a first to 100.
Yeah, you guys was playing, dude. And I saw you playing with like 1,000 different characters. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to
different
make
combinations.
Hulk and Nemesis work and see what's going on, but I'm probably going to stick with Captain Marvel and Ultron.
Okay, right on. What is one of your favorite moments in Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3?
Favorite moments?
One of your favorite moment. A highlight for yourself, if you will.
Probably, it's going to sound random, but probably when Chris G won Evo and then the Ghost of Marvel 2 came. That was too OT. Dude. That was a sick moment. But watching Chris G finally win in Evo was probably the sickest moment.
Okay.
Like, he had a long time coming, and he finally got it. Probably a little later than it should have been, but he got it.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. How long do you plan on competing?
Oh man, till the day I die, dude.
That's
Fighting
what I
is
like to
fighting
hear.
is for life. I've been playing since Street Fighter 2.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, you ain't give me just straight to the point. I like what I'm saying there.
Yeah, I mean
Like what I heard.
for the new school, like that didn't know the arcades back in the day. Fighting games were it. Like when Street Fighter 2 came out, it was like in every 7-Eleven and Burger King. Like you could not escape it. So I mean, that's what fighting games were real. Like till I was a little kid. So till the day I die, man, it's too fun.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what I like to hear. All right, so guys, I'm gonna take a couple of questions right now from the chat. All right, that's a yo Hitzelberg. I like that. Perfect night of drinking. What are all the drinks that you order?
Oh, I get straight to the point because I just want to get Long Island iced teas.
Ooh,
They get you to your destination.
It does.
I don't like. Oh, you want to have a beer? I was like, nah, I got a goal to set. So let's go.
Okay, no, that's true. You know, sometimes when you want to get to that point, yeah, that is the way to go to Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. I like
They
that.
taste pretty good too. So I was like, why not?
Okay, let's see. What character do you have trouble with in UMVC 3? Oh, I like that one too. And then answer, who is your biggest rival of all time after that one?
Rival. Okay, so character that gives me the most trouble, probably Magneto.
Okay.
He grabs you one time, you get the loops, and those are pretty much instant kill combos. So those are really, really annoying. He's gives me trouble, and especially with my team.
Okay.
That's probably why I put Doom or why I put Wolverine up front to fight him. But what was the other question?
Who is your greatest rival?
Greatest rival, Combo Fiend.
Mm.
Never. And now that he's retired, like he can't play in tournaments no more. He was my kryptonite. I would always get so close, but I could never beat him, and now I'm never gonna get the chance.
I remember that comeback from that Wednesday night fights, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember this one. He was rocking Nemesis Spencer Hawkeye. It's a vintage. Was this vintage? I remember that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So let's get one last question, a good one. Let's see here. Okay. Come on. Let's get some good ones.
Yo, what's up, yeah, bro?
Yeah, man. Because, you know, if you guys are slacking, I'm going to just take all the questions, man.
Heavy. Am I going to play heavy spacing? Yeah, I want to try to make Nemesis work. I really want to try and make Hulk work because I know the game doesn't have an assist, but the fact that you can self-OTG in this game, and you have the constant tags, and you have the gems, you know, you get space, or man, imagine using a grappler and getting locked in the space box, and you got nowhere to run. That's a scary situation.
That's pretty sick. That is
Yeah.
a good concept. All right, so one more catch. Let me see. Combo Fiend is your greatest rival. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
I'll never get to beat him now. I'm so salty about that. He's just like, bye.
You know what? At one point in time, he's like everybody's demon. It is true. You know, he was my demon at one point. So,
Yeah, if you were a CBS 2 player, I bet you he was a lot of people's demons. He was really godlike in CBS 2 with it.
Okay, this is a good question from Phantom905. What DLC characters would you like to see in MVC?
DLC characters? If I had to tax the Capcom, they said, we will let you choose one DLC character. And I know everybody probably wouldn't like my decision, but it would probably be Ruby Heart.
That's not bad at all. That's a good pick.
Because a lot of people don't use her or they don't like her. Okay, so for my personal pick, I say Ruby Heart. But if I had to pick a character for the people, I'd be like, okay, Cyclops. Oh, Cyclops is too fun to play.
Man, I can dig that opinion. I just hate Cyclops.
I know he's fun to use, but when you have to fight against him, he's really obnoxious.
And, you know, it's not even the Justin Wong comeback. I actually thought he was a corny character since birth.
Oh yeah,
so like
he did come back with Cyclops on you, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he did. I hope people don't think that's why I hate him. No, it's more so I think he's a corny character. So you know what? That actually made it worse that comeback happened to me because I lost to a character that I really hate. You know, but you know what, man? Thank you, brother, for coming through.
Oh man, this is a sick event, man. We got all the setups here. We got all the top talent from Marvel here. I'm just playing. If you want to train and you just want to watch and spectate, and you come here, you're gonna get some good training too. So it was pretty sick.
Any shout-outs?
Any shout-outs?
Any shout-outs to anybody? Could be anybody.
Shout-outs to Chris G for all the training that we're doing here. Shout-outs to everybody watching the spectator event because of an event like this, it's all about the spectators. It's all about the scene.
Facts.
So the bigger Marvel gets, the more support we get for the game. So keep supporting, guys.
Beautiful. Thank you, my
All
brother.
right, no problem, man.
My man, Dio Sex, stepping on. Yeah, but Cyclops sucks, dude. Like,
Oh, we got Jabril next.
Jabril, son. Let me see your ID, though. Let me see your ID, though.
Marvel 1 is older than Jabril.
Marvel 1 is older than Jabril.
What's up?
You're 18 now, right?
17.
can't even guess it right. 17. That's no. But what's up, man?
What's up?
So just to start it off, just know that you're one of my favorite youngins that
Thank
step
you.
onto the FGC. Because you're a bright kid and you're pretty talented in multiple fighting games. I've seen you play Street Fighter. You know, a lot of people have this issue where they play Marvel and they just suck at everything else. Certain people. You know what
I
I mean?
intentionally wanted to play Street Fighter to gain more skills as a player and round myself out, and I think it really worked because I broke out in 2016 really hard. That's when I started playing Street Fighter as well because it came out in 2016. It taught me a lot about adapting and looking for tendencies instead of just trying to play perfect. Because before that, all I knew was zero zoning and stuff like that. And when I pick up Street Fighter, I have to look at what my opponent's doing.
Pick them apart a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that's what's up, man. That you got in the mix, because obviously the FGC, the only way for it to grow is for new cats to get in the mix. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're definitely one of those guys that are attesting to that testament of bringing the new guys in here and really showing results and just having fun. So I'm very proud of you that you really hold your weight.
Thank you.
Okay. So definitely, I hope I see you still playing when you're 25, 30. So
I hope so,
because
too.
I started when I was 16, so I know how it is. So okay, so what? Oh, okay, Olympic, you on it, man. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. He said, "What do you learn from Kyle P?"
It's actually kind of funny because me and Kyle disagree a lot on game philosophy stuff. You know, he's a really aggressive player. I consider myself less aggressive. I like to help us get stronger. So when we play, he's always rushing me down, and that makes me improve my defense. And when I play him, I'm always zoning him out and trying to run away, which improves his offense. I think that is what made us really strong in our own different styles. And he also, helps me a lot with mental stuff. He actually hasn't been playing a lot longer than me, just maybe a year or two, but he still will always be a mentor to me and helping me out.
The spirit of Kyle P, man. I would always love his spirit watching over me, man. So do you feel the spirit of Kyle P hovering over you even when he's not here?
No, he needs to be here.
Okay.
He needs to be here.
Say no more. Say less. Let's see. Who else got some questions here? Okay, 2 or 3 more questions for you. Let's see. Do you enjoy doing lightning loops?
Yeah, I think it's a cool combo. I think it sounds cool. It looks cool. Does good damage.
Yeah, I hate it
enjoy
personally,
it.
but it looks cool. It does look cool, but I hate it personally because I got hit with it many times, so it's cool. All right. Let's see. What else? Oh, has Kyle P ever blocked before?
In Marvel, he blocks. Street Fighter, he doesn't. He doesn't block.
This is true. This is true. All right, so NVCI. I'm going to ask this question to everybody. NVCI, what do you like about the game? Dislikes? You can say whatever you want. About the game.
I think it's extremely fun, and it's really open, the tagging system. You could, materialize things that you think of in your brain, situations. You could create a lot of offense. You could use it for defense. It's just really open and fun, and I feel like because of that, people won't be so constrained in, team building. They'll be able to pick, who they want to play and pair them with someone else they want to play easier instead of, oh, I play Magneto, I have to play Doom, right, or something like that. I feel like we'll see a lot more variety in the game.
Okay. That's what's up. All right, you're definitely gonna be competing in that. I don't even gotta ask you that. Let's see. Damn, no, you guys have no questions. We gotta do a hashtag next time for sure. Olympic, let me. Oh, is that Dirty Cold? Wow. All right. Sorry, I just went back a couple of years. What's going on, brother? Let's see here. No questions?
No questions for me? They don't like me?
You know what? I'm taking over. You guys are whack. All right. Your favorite shampoo and conditioner? Because I see you take care of your hair.
I just get whatever's on sale.
Okay. Favorite cereal?
Oh, I like Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
That's pretty solid.
I like that.
I like that. Okay. Favorite cartoon character?
Cartoon character? I guess I like SpongeBob.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's a funny show.
Me too. Okay.
Cool
okay.
character.
All right. If you were stuck on an island and you had a PS4, right? What would be the 2 games you would be stuck with for the rest of your life on that island?
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Okay.
And
you're alone for the rest of your life.
Oh, alone. That changes things. Do I have internet? Can I play online? No.
Nope.
Okay, then Marvel 3 because I love training mode.
Okay.
And
then one more. You got one more.
One more. I like I don't play many single-player games, honestly. And I haven't played much on PS4. I just got my PS4, and I only have, like, Street Fighter and Marvel.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a good game for you to download when you get home. Play some Crash Bandicoot.
You know, Persia was telling me to play that yesterday.
Play some Crash
She
Bandicoot.
said, she still make me salty. I don't know if I want that.
It's okay.
I want to have fun, you know?
You play Marvel, so you're ready. Don't worry about it. You're ready. All right, Jabril. So if you got anything to say to the folks at home, man, no shout-outs to anybody.
I hope you enjoyed all my performances in this game. You know, I always try my best. Always want to put on a show. And I hope to continue that in Marvel Infinite. It's going to be hype. It's going to be fun.
Okay. Well,
All
my
right.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jabril. All right. So
See you guys next time.
Sit back, relax. We got some MVCI in the back, so please, by all means, get creative.
Yo, man, shout out to the 4,300 viewers watching these sit-downs.
4,300 viewers,
Yeah,
yes.
man.
Oh, we
Shout
got
out.
Sack Tap.
It's really popping over
What's
here, man.
going on, man?
Pretty good. How are you, Yipes?
What's going on, brother?
I'm okay.
I see you, man.
I'm okay. Just playing some Marvel Infinite over there.
You know what? I've seen you really been investing some time in it, man. You've been chilling.
Yeah,
Playing.
I
A lot
got
of Hager. I've seen a lot of Hager from you.
I got all my characters back somehow.
Okay.
You got people complaining that they can't play PR Rog anymore, and I'm just like, who do I choose from out of this delicious roster? It's great.
So that's true. That is all your characters are on there, indeed. All right. What do you think of Arthur now?
People are saying he's top 5. I'm almost inclined to agree. For those that don't know, he's got these buffs where he does the projectile, and then he can double jump cancel the projectile, so he can have multiple stuff on screen at once. He's got a dash now, which is a godsend. And he still has his, his old jump S, the one where he does the pogo. He still got that, and it's still an overhead, and it still falls fast. So he's got it up close 50-50 mix-up game. 33, 33, 33 if you got a Mind Stone.
That's crazy that he actually could wave dash now.
It's great.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's good. I like that. He needed that.
I
Why
can do
not?
other stuff now.
All right, so this is going to be a personal question for me. And hopefully it's a little PG-13. I don't know.
Sure.
But the origin of the name Sack Tap.
So I frequent a game store a lot. They have these things called Friday Night Sissy Fights where you go over, pay $2, and then you can play games from like 6 until 12.
Okay.
And Hager's Jump Light. He does a little. He sits on him.
Yeah. Okay.
That garnered a nickname called the Sack Tap because it looks like he's hitting you with a sack.
Okay. Yeah. No, it makes sense. All right.
That's the end. That's the long and short of it.
All right. Say no more. That was PG-13, so it's basically. All right. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm kind of.
A lot of my stories are PG-13. There's like one that's worth telling, but nothing really happens there either.
Okay. So
that's it.
Fair enough. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we got some good questions this time, man.
I'll take a look.
Please. Oh, all right. I like that. Your dream tournament. Pick any games you want. What would it be?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Thank you. I forgot. I didn't even catch the name.
Was there a limit?
I'll give you 3 games.
Right. Karnav's Revenge, Windjammers, Nitro Plus Blasters.
Never played that one.
It's good. It's Marvel 2.5, where you get a point character and you get 2 assists.
Okay.
It's good. You should check it out.
All right.
It's pretty cheap now on PS4.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite movie of all time? Says Extramentals.
That's a difficult choice.
I'll give you 2. Give you 2 movies, and then
I'll say Lord of the Rings trilogy and Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, Pulp Fiction. You get stars from me.
Honestly, I could go with any Quentin Tarantino film, but that one just came to mind first.
Okay. All right. So I'll ask you a personal question. In its prime, WCW or WWF?
I want to give it to WCW just for Goldberg, but I don't know. That one's tough too.
So the only reason I said like this is because WCW had the more technical wrestlers.
Yeah.
So
I agree for sure.
I love the cruiserweights and stuff like that. So I'm kind of happy you said.
Oh, that. I did see. Okay, I saw something earlier in the chat, and I'll head this off right away. I am not Gay Fetus. Gay Fetus and I are 2 separate entities.
Okay. Wow. What was the what made people assume that you was Gay Fetus?
I signed up as Gay Fetus under the name Gay Fetus for a few tournaments in like 2013, 2014, and people got the idea that I was Gay Fetus. You can ask Vineeth, actually. He thought I was Gay Fetus. It's funny because I perform better in those tournaments when I'm Gay Fetus. I straight up won a San Diego match again. I won a San Diego tournament against like Paradigm, Viscant, a couple different people under the name like Gay Fetus.
And they're like, man, I just lost to Gay Fetus. You know?
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, all right. Fair enough. Okay. Shout out to Gay Fetus. What a name. All right. Let's see.
You hear the cracking up
taking
in
a
the
look.
crowd because like this is being piped out to the floor. So
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a little more personal question. If you had to be a Power Ranger, which one would you be? Realistically.
Realistically, which age Power Ranger? I guess stop asking these questions.
All right. The first season.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, so you'll be the Pink Ranger. All right.
Yeah. I know you said practical. I want to fly around and shit.
All right. All right. That's what's up. All right. That's a good question. We're going to end it with that one. You know what? I'm going to ask you. So the next question is going to be, how did you get into FGC? But then the question after that is, what's your favorite RPG? So,
Favorite RPG is Chrono Trigger. Free.
Fire. Okay. And then what got you in FGC? Pretty much.
Two things. I got into fighting games from an arcade in UCLA when I was 14. Picked up Third Strike. I saw 12. I thought he looked pretty cool. I saw X-Copy. Saw he could turn into other fighters. Thought that was pretty cool. Didn't know what I was in for at the time. And then the FGC proper, I actually got into that from a parking ticket. Parked on the red a little too long. Went to go pay my ticket. Saw this store called World 8. Had the little fire flower on top. I thought, oh, that was pretty cool. Found out they had tournaments. Oh, that was pretty cool. Played Clockwork for the first time. That was a very enlightening experience. And then I went online to see if there were any other places around, and to my surprise, there were. And UGC, Wednesday Night Fights at Super Arcade, Wednesday Night Fights at Esports Arena now. It all just kind of culminated to this.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you're actually one of my personal favorite players in Marvel.
That's
pretty cool.
That's
It's pretty cool, the stuff that you pull off, especially when you're killing the zeros, because I love when Zero dies. I really love it. I like when he blows up and everything.
Yeah, people were cheering me on at House of Crack one time I went.
Oh, yeah, you was catching wreck. I was there. But, yeah, thank you, brother. Any shout-outs to anybody?
Shouts to Kevin Ha for keeping it alive in SoCal. Shouts to West Coast in general. Shouts to everyone that's playing this Marvel 3 for the past 6 years, keeping it alive too. Shouts to Gay Fetus in chat for maintaining the charade that you're me. And, oh, I see Olympic. Shouts to Nina. And shouts to the Discord. Shouts to the Reddit. That's about it.
All right, brother.
I'll think of something on the way out, but I won't be able to get on. So.
All right, my man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
For sure. All right. That's so sack tap. Wow, that was an interesting story.
Yeah.
Jump light from Haggard.
A lot of the QA has been really good. Oh, Flocker. Flocker.
Oh, I got questions for you. Put that headphone on. All right. So we already know who this guy is. For those that don't know, one of the Marvel 3 veterans, one of the OGs, one of the original gods, one of the most consistent players in the business at the time before you took your little hiatus. But, yes, what's going on, hermano?
What's going on, bro?
I see you, man.
Doing
so,
awesome. So happy right now.
First question.
Shoot.
Why you don't wear no sneakers?
I mean,
like you right now got sandals on.
Yes. Always. Why would you want to be uncomfortable on purpose when you don't have to?
Facts.
You actually do got some sandals on. All right. That's so it's a sandal thing. All right, cool. All right. What got you into FGC? I actually want to know what actually got you into this.
I honestly did not even know FGC existed until I moved to Florida. Like, I would always be at the arcade since I was like youngling, like 8 years old-ish, I want to say, and up, always, like, lived in arcades. And then I moved to Florida, and then I started going to local arcades in Florida.
Where'd you move from?
From Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And when I moved to Florida, I started going to arcades. That's when I saw Peter, Flash Metroid. Or Flash, I guess.
Flash.
So I ended up meeting him, and then my brother, who's the middle brother for me, he's 3 years older than me, he went to high school with Peter and like a couple of other people who played like Guilty Gear and stuff like that, and they would play after school. And I would sometimes be the little kid who invaded and like played games with them and stuff like that. And then it kind of merged slowly but surely. Like I didn't know Peter was like traveled for that stuff until later on. And then tournaments, like big tournaments, like I think it's South Florida Showdown, where Arturo actually came down to stream it and play. That's when I actually started seeing, like, that was FGC. That was like big tournaments, not just like a local thing, you know.
Okay, with the buddies and stuff like that. That was like you seen the whole.
Yeah, and then from that point on, it was like, find it out a little more. Like, you know, I started seeing like Justin moments, Evo moments, stuff like that. And then I did it on my own. Like Marvel came out, I put in my time and started finally traveling because my local friends actually encouraged me to go out. Like, you're good, whatever. You know, like I was the item and the punk or whatever. You know, the hidden like
Gem,
basement guy.
yeah. I hear you.
And then I just started going out and doing my thing.
It's pretty cool that you mentioned Flash because before I even knew who you were, I just knew the name. He was actually bigging you up back in the day. So
Yeah,
so
know.
back early on in Marvel 3. So it's pretty cool. Everything came in full circle. But okay, so another question. How does it feel to actually win an evolution, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different feel about it. Obviously, it's happiness, but like when you actually seen that the tournament was over and you actually won, how was that feeling?
I wouldn't know how to tell you because my feelings over that changed over time. Like when it actually happened, it didn't even sink in. I was just like getting bombarded basically with like praise and interviews and like the same kind of similar questions, and I'm like, I have no idea. I'm just kind of like overwhelmed. Like I just beat a bunch of people, like gods and stuff like that. You know, it's not something that I was like I'm a quiet guy, so I'm never in the spotlight. I never like fish for attention like that. So I'm just like being seeked out so hard because of that accomplishment was like, wow, like I really did something amazing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't really sink in until like months later when I was like, when it became a normal thing to be like, oh, hey, it's the Evo champ. What's going on? Come over here. I'm like, oh, that's me. Okay.
All right. So this is going to be completely random, but I just want to know. So both of our foods are pretty similar, right? But what is your favorite Dominican meal?
Ooh.
Just had to throw that out there. I always wanted to just dive in the mind of a true Puerto Rican and really ask that question. What is your favorite Dominican meal? I know some of y'all at home like that one.
Damn. This is actually harder than what's my favorite video game or something like that.
I wouldn't do that to you in terms of video games.
No, that one is free. That one is free for me, but you got me. I actually have no idea. Like, I wouldn't be able to just be like, yo, this free right now.
All right, you know what?
You got me on that one.
All right, cool,
I blanked
cool.
out.
All right, so this is going to be the last question. Your favorite brand of sandals? It's the last question before I give you the boot.
I'm not going to lie. I don't have one. For the longest time, the goal for sandals was for them to be like Puerto Rican. Like the first like 5 years that I traveled, all of my sandals said Puerto Rico on them one way or another.
What a better way to represent the sandals with the country that you represent. You know what, man? Flocka, get up out of here, man. Any shout-outs, though? Any shout-outs? Sorry.
Oh, my God. Shout-outs to the community. To be honest, it is one of the best feelings for me when I go to majors and I actually get, like, you know, FaceTime, because I don't really try for FaceTime too much because, I don't know, it's like my thing. I'm too quiet about it. But seriously, thank you so much to the community in general, because when I get, like yesterday when I did well and I made top 8, I got a bunch of tweets and Facebook messages and stuff of people congratulating me and good stuff and good luck and stuff like that. And I'm always in my cave, so I never expect that really. And it just warms my heart. Like, thank you so much, everyone, for the support.
Hey, man, thank you for coming. I mean, you did earn that right winning the Curleh South, so that's why you're here. And you know what? You showed and proved the doubters. The people were saying that you was going to get washed. And there you go. You made it on the losers. But you know what, Flocka? You play 0. Get the hell out of here.
Peace, everyone.
Get the hell out of here. I think we're going to close that out. We're gonna move forward. What's the schedule looking like, Arturo? Oh, we got one more. We got one more?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We got one more. All right,
Table guard.
This will be our last one, just so we can continue with the festivities. When does Marvel Top 8 start? Just so we can keep clear.
1 sec. I'll update you. Just
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna holler at the Starburst Kid. What's going on, baby?
Check 1 2 1 2.
I see you, man. Listen, you don't gotta be a DJ host.
What's
man.
good? I feel like a DJ up here. You know, getting my swag on. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
It's all good.
You're definitely from Houston, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay. I rip that to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? H-Town. You know what I'm saying?
Preach. Okay, that's what's up. All right. So let's just go about and say it. What's your favorite Starburst?
You know what? I have to say the red. The red. It's the Genki Dama, as you like to call it. You know what I'm saying? Once I pop that, throw that in unwrap it, eat it, it's a wrap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap.
Do you
Hands
like
down.
the yellow ones? I actually like the yellow ones.
I actually do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the fact that it's the one of my bottom tiers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still good. You know what I'm saying? I like it, but I rather prefer like the red ones.
All right,
Hands
so you know
down.
what? You're such a candy head. I have to ask this question. What is your favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? You know what? I have to go with the Raisin Bran. I am like old fashioned, and it's funny because you say you give me that look, but back then as a as a child, that's only cereal that I used to eat as a because my mom would always come home like on a Friday, just like, hey, here you go, and she would always keep the best ones. You know what I'm saying? That was like years ago, so like eventually I just had I just had a knack for it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
All right, Raisin Bran. Got you.
I mean, and it's raisins, and you get the nutrients from it, so it's pretty good,
See, the point of eating cereal is to not get nutrients. Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
you know
true.
what? Let's move forward. So you came from the online world. I remember hearing your name from Sean Aquino. Shout out to Sean Aquino.
Yes.
From back
true,
then.
True.
And when we did the Curly South, and this is the first time I see you in person. You know what I mean, and people was praising. They was like, "Yo, man, there's this guy Terry Bogard going to Curly South, and he's probably gonna win the tournament." I'm like, "Who is this guy?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you come through, lo and behold, you got top 2. I think you sent block of the losers. I
Yes.
think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So what is it that got you in the mix to play? What got you in the mix?
Basically, back in the days, I used to play a lot of Marvel. Back in the days, starting from like Marvel superheroes. So I mean, I had a background in the Versus series, and I would say it took about maybe a year, because like back then I was still playing like Street Fighter 4, like really heavy, and then soon as Vanilla Marvel dropped, everybody was like hype about it. It was the return of like Marvel, so it was just like, I'm gonna just give it a shot, And back then I didn't really necessarily know too much about my scene, the Houston scene, so I only had like online to like actually practice, grind, learn the mechanics, learn the game, and build a foundation around that. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like it took about a few years before I was able to meet Stone.
Okay.
Shout out to
Stone.
Stone. Yeah, he was one of my mentors. And he basically he built he was encouraging me to like come out, participate in like get-togethers, and then also a big shout outs to Jan, because he was one of the second influence to my Marvel career, because he would always have like get-togethers at his crib. You open the door, there's like 6 setups like everywhere, and everybody's just like grinding. So like I would say, without Stone, without Jan, they, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So like after a while, they started seeing the potential I had in the game, and it took a few months before I got the courage in myself to go out, and that was I believe final round 2014. That's when I
Played F champ in the finals.
Yeah, play F champ in the finals, and Jan was the one that encouraged me, because he was originally supposed to show up there, but he had the little surgery that was going on, so it was like a lot of pressure, and after that, everything just skyrocketed.
All right. So I'm gonna hit you with a. Do you have Starburst on you right now?
Yes,
Okay.
I actually do,
me see.
and I was I wanted to make sure I come up here to give you that right there.
Oh man, I like that. You know what he just did? You know what he just did? This is funny, but I'm cool with that. He put 4 Starbursts on the table, right?
Yeah.
2 of them yellow, 1 was orange, 1 was pink. He was like, yeah, I got that. He put all 4, and then he immediately grabbed the pink and the orange when I looked at it. I like that. That was smart. That was cool.
Yeah,
You got reactions. I like that. I'll take the yellow ones. I mess with the yellow ones. All right, so I'm going to ask you one more question. You know what I mean? But geese or bison?
Geese, hands down. Geese.
Say no more.
His name's Terry Bogard, man.
I know this.
Faded.
I know this.
And I will say this because if you know the story, like if you know the story about King of Fighters, you would know like Geese is like hands down the most strongest. Aside from like
I know about the Orochis and all that. I know about that.
He's pretty OD.
So you know what? Any shout outs to anybody right now? The floor is yours.
Big shout outs to all the online community. You know what I'm saying? I say this all the time. Like I rep online before I rep anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because like without online, and the support that the online community has given me, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably be just like a normal guy.
Regular Joe Schmo is cool, man. It's not bad to be a Joe Schmo, bro. But you know what? You Terry Bogard, man.
Hands down.
Well, yo, thanks for coming through, bro. Representing.
Thank you, brother.
You already know,
always.
man.
And I'm about to
don't hide the pink Starburst from next time, all right? Don't think I see that.
All right, y'all.
All right, brother. All right, man. So.
Oh, so I think Angelic said he had.
Oh, you want to do? Oh, okay. I thought you didn't want to do it.
Mr. Angelic.
So this will be the last one.
Yeah, this is the actual last one.
Bueno, Armando, dime.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on, Angelic?
Bueno.
So you know what that is? Let's just start it off the rip. How did you get the name Angelic? Off the rip.
Oh, jeez, dude. That's one of those gamer tags that I got when I was just like playing really bad like KMMO PC games, and yeah, I don't even remember, dude. I did think it's from a DDR song. It's so old. Like I really had this nickname when I was like 9 years old.
Oh, okay. So
right?
it's
like
vintage.
This is really
this is vintage. Oh,
this
okay.
is vintage. Okay. So I think it's from a DDR song. I think it's called like Healing Vision Angelic Mix, and it was really really hard. And when I passed it, I was really happy. So I think I chose the name because the song was hard, and I wanted to be, a really hard player to beat. So
okay.
Yeah, old, but the name is really old. So you have to give me a second with that.
Okay, no, it's fine. All right. Why the squid?
Man, like, so when I was growing up, we had like an old Hollywood video on the block, right? And you could rent games, and I would always rent random games, but I really liked renting like Marvel superheroes.
For Super Nintendo?
No. Marvel superheroes for me was on
it was either PlayStation or Saturn.
Yeah, PlayStation. PlayStation.
Oh, the actual fighting game. I thought it was War of the Gems. I thought you were talking about War of the Gems.
No. And then Marvel versus Street Fighter. And Shima was super cool, man. I really just liked his level 3. Like he was weird, but his level 3 was so tight.
So you're playing on the PlayStation version only? You never played the Saturn version of it?
Yeah, no, I only had a PlayStation.
Oh my God! So you didn't have the 4 meg RAM card. Triggered.
Dude, so dude, Chaos Dimension was so sick. You got Chaos Dimension, the screen would shake, and then it would do mad damage because it was a level 3. Dude, like the character was so cool. So. Well, even though like Marvel 1 was out, Marvel 2, like I played, but just to give you an idea of how bad I was, Marvel 2 would come out and I still couldn't do a fireball. I didn't really know the motions and stuff like that, because like I just played by myself in my house. No one like told me that it was like I thought you had. This is really dumb, but you have to understand I'm just a kid. So looking at like the fireball motion, I thought it was down, pause, down, forward, pause, forward.
Okay.
So I was like, I could never get it. And then one day I just flipped my thumb, and then I got it. And then I was like, oh my God, So it took me a long time. So
that's a cool story.
Yeah. So I really like Shima. He's really cool. He's really unique. When they put him in Marvel, this is real, honest to God story. When Marvel 3 was announced, I was like, put Shuma in the game. I swear to God, if you put Shuma in the game, I'm gonna take him to Evo and I'm gonna do damage. I told him I will take him to Evo and I will do so much damage. And just to give you an idea, I had never made it out of pools when I said that before. I'd never.
Okay.
I was playing Street Fighter 4, waiting for Marvel 3. Street Fighter 4 just because like I was barely learning. I was like
I was like the type of Ken player that would like jump in roundhouse, crouch roundhouse.
Okay.
That was my combo.
Bodega,
that
bodega
was
style?
that was the B&B.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
You know, but when I was like, put Shima in the game, and I'm gonna find a way to take him to Evo and then just destroy it. You know, so
That's crazy. And you got finally you got 2 medals, man, to
Yeah.
prove that. So that's what's up.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. If aliens came to Earth and they said,
oh my God.
and
okay.
they said, "Yo, we got our best Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 players. You got to pick your 5.
my 5.
Who would it
best-
be that you could put you could rest your head on their shoulders and you know that they're gonna protect your life and save the Earth? Who would it be? 5 players.
Well, Ryan OV, Chris G,
that's
out
two.
the gate.
Okay, that's 2.
All right. Can I pick me?
Sure.
I'm gonna pick me, dude. My life's on the line. I want to play for it.
There you go.
Probably pick F Champ, I guess. And then you know what, dude? I want to see the aliens deal with some lariat. So KBR.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care what planet you're from. You're gonna have to hold the lariat and the armor, and the mix-ups and the combos, the extension. You know, because I played that guy a million games, and I can still play him right now, and I'm still gonna be like, God damn it, you know.
All right, let's see. Yeah, you know what? We got to go for. I feel like Earth will be safe.
Yeah.
I feel like Earth will be safe. All right, so if you had a bionic arm somebody in real life,
Oh, damn.
who would it be?
Bionic arm someone in real life, dude? I don't have a good answer for you.
No problem.
There's-
I'm just being
I'm
random.
not the type of person to, really swing on someone like that.
I think the only
you
time
know?
I really seen you salty was just off of video games, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm more like a community guy, and I like to try to keep things peaceful nowadays.
But you know what? Speaking of being a community guy, you have been doing an excellent job holding down the scene. You actually have been a big, huge part of the Curleh finale, from bringing the setups and just being patient with everybody to just make it run smooth. And you definitely did a damn good job. You know what I mean?
Dude.
You and Persia. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people have this assumption that I did barely anything. You know what I mean?
Yipes' talent.
I'm just, and
Talent.
talent.
He's the talent.
Seriously.
He's the
You
face
know
of
what I mean?
Curleh.
Sure, I'll give a little influence, sure, but in terms of the groundwork, it was definitely Angelic and Persia.
Yeah, for
Very,
sure,
I
man.
appreciate that, man, and that's a lot of love.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, no,
Gotta
seriously.
No, I mean, if we don't keep the game alive, who will? You know, and if it's not us running these events, I mean, I
If
don't
not us,
expect
then
it.
who?
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
Dude, no, and you know what, dude? I really only started running events because I didn't like I didn't like an event and how they did stuff. And then he was like, "Well, why don't you run your own event?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go run my own event, dude." You know, and I started with Undefeated and a bunch of other stuff. So
Yeah, no, you're doing
yeah.
an excellent job, brother. But the floor is yours, bro. Any shout outs?
yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I hate to be generic, dude, but just shout out to all the people tuning in, supporting, the shop, the players. Dude, it was so stressful getting all the flights for everyone and making sure we had enough money, and it sounds, corny to just leave it like that, but really, like, without just people, like, clicking on it, like, you know what, I want a hoodie or I want to support, I remember we bought a lot more tickets than we thought we would, or more flights, so really, that's the big one. And then besides that, just everyone who's playing the game who came out, we've had the tournament was really good, man. I mean, I know we're not done. Top 8 should be beginning, and within the hour, I think we're going to start. But just like, watching like Not Enough Damage versus I Heart Justice, watching Flocker, relive 2013. Yo, by the way, all right, so I've actually never beaten Flocker because after 2013, when he beat me at EVO, he went into the cave, and I've never played him since.
Oh, so that was pretty good.
That was our run back from Winners Finals 2013, right there, dude. And also, you know what? For what it's worth, actually, he was the only god I'd never beaten. Like,
there you
from
go.
The 5 gods.
There you go.
All the other ones I've beaten multiple times. I mean, obviously they've beaten me as well. I'm not trying to toot.
No, that's what it is. It is what it is.
But yeah, I mean, I've beaten Chris, Champ, Justin, and Eduardo. So Flocker was the only one. So.
Lucky for you, because I never beaten this man ever in my life. So he's like the only guy I was missing. But you know what, man? Thank you, Angelic, for everything, brother.
Absolutely.
We're going to continue on. We're going to see you later on. So
Yeah, absolutely. And I think from now, right now, we're gonna probably take a break. We'll give you a break, guys. We're gonna start top 8 within the hour. We're just getting the players right now.
Are we doing an analyst desk?
Yes, I think that's what's next.
Yeah, we're gonna do an analyst desk as well to discuss the top 8 matches. But the big thing is right after top 8, we're also gonna go right into some MVCI exhibitions.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I know, they're gonna be good. So.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you for everything, Angelic. You already know
absolutely.
pound cakes. I gave this man like 4 handshakes already. All right, but yeah, man. You already know what time it is. Thanks for everybody that donated
actually,
to the Matcherino to make this happen.
This is all like courtesy of the Matcherino Stream Monsters.
Yes.
So I just want to thank you guys like so much for doing that. And of course, I want to show love to Smash GG as well. Proud sponsor of the event. They also have their Artist Alley going on. So there's a link for that. Is Curleh GG. And these items purchased do go to hurricane victims. So shout out to you guys. And shout out to Smash GG for a noble cause. And they have some different items other than the Matcherino store. So yeah, so definitely check it out. Also, so the Matcherino, so obviously we reached the goal. And that was $1,000. So thank you guys so much for helping us to reach that goal. We added a second stretch goal, actually, as of right now, which is, so if you guys want to see it, for $2,000, it's going to be Zeros vs. Heroes 5v5 exhibition. And I'll just read off Persia's description. The modern good day versus evil. 5 Zeros against 5 Heroes go head-to-head. Can our heroes survive? Team Zeros, Flux, not enough damage. Jabril, Super Noon, Flocker. Team Heroes, Angelic, Apology Man, Priest, Dual Kevin, Fizzy Cups. 2 out of 3 Pokemon style. So if you guys want to see that happen, let's look $1,000 away. And yeah, there's the link for you guys. And of course, last but not least, shout out to Hitbox Arcade, another surprise sponsor of Curleh Mustache. You can check them out at hitboxarcade.com for all your alternative controller needs. And I can say that fighting games are pretty good on a Hitbox or any keyboard style controls. So I've already uploaded a bunch of these VODs from yesterday. You can check them out at youtube.com/TeamSpooky. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel as well as follow this channel on Twitch TV. And if you guys want to follow me as well, follow me on Twitter at NYCFurby. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so anyway, so we are going to get started with the analyst desk in just a little bit. So hang tight, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.